Welcome to Bangla City SATV News. This is Nuri Alamin with the headlines. A Dhaka court granted ad interim bail to former Director General of DGHS Abul Kalam Azad over the recent hospital scam case. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee took oath as a member of the State Assembly today. Around 20 people have been killed after a 5.7 magnitude earthquake hit southern Pakistan early today. Now the details. A Dhaka court today granted ad interim bail to former Directorate General of Health Services DGHS Abul Kalam Azad in a case filed over the recent hospital scam. Judge KM Imrul Qais of the Senior Special Judges Court of Dhaka passed the order after Abul Kalam Azad surrendered before it, seeking bail in the case. The judge said the bail order will remain valid until November 2. On September 30, ACC Deputy Director Farid Ahmed Patwari, also the investigation officer of the case, submitted the charge sheet to the Senior Special Judge Court of Dhaka against Abul Kalam Azad and 5 others in the case filed over embezzling government funds. The 5 others are recent Group Chairman Muhammad Shahid, DGHS former Director Hospital and Clinics Dr. Aminul Hassan, Deputy Director Dr. Muhammad Yunus Ali, Assistant Director Dr. Muhammad Shafiur Rahman and Research Officer Dr. Muhammad Didarul Islam. Jatiyo সংসদ Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhuri left Bangladesh for Italian capital Rome early today. She will participate in 2-day pre-COP26 parliamentary conference scheduled to begin on Friday. Parliament Secretariat officials were present at the airport to see off the Speaker and her entourage members. After wrapping up her visit to Rome, Dr. Chaudhuri will also join the 3rd Eurasian Women's Forum at St. Petersburg in Russia, as an event is scheduled to be held on October 13 to 15. The Speaker is expected to return home on October 17. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen began his 2-nation official visit today to attend a number of bilateral meetings in Romania and Serbia. Dr. Momen left Dhaka early on Thursday for his first-time destination, Romania, at the invitation of the Romanian counterpart Bogdan Arescu. Meanwhile, Serbia will organize a commemorative event in Belgrade on October 11 to 12 to mark the 60th anniversary of the first-time NAM conference. Dr. Momen will also attend the function apart from his bilateral engagement with Serbian Foreign Minister Nikola Silakovic. Dr. Momen is scheduled to return home on October 14. Viewers, we are taking a short break. Stay with Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back, and you are watching Bangla City SATV News. Now we move on to international stories. Around 20 people have been killed after a 5.7 magnitude earthquake hit the southern Pakistan in darkness early on Thursday, government officials said. Many of the victims died when roofs and walls are collapsed. Shoail Anwar Hashmi, a senior provincial government official. A woman and 6 children were among 20 people dead, he also said. Rescue efforts were underway, Provincial Interior Minister Mir Ziaullah Langu said. Nasser, the head of the Baluchistan's Provincial Disaster Management Authority, said that between 15 and 20 people had been died, but that the toll may increase. The worst affected area was the remote mountainous city of Harnai in Baluchistan. Meanwhile, India's West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee took oath as a member of the State Assembly today. West Bengal Governor Jagdeep Dhankar administered the oath, reports media. On October 3rd, Mamata Banerjee won the crucial Bhabanipur elections with a margin of over 58,000 votes. Election Commission of India said she bagged 85,263 votes, around 71.90% of the total votes in the by-polls. BJP's Priyanka Tibriwal bagged 26,428 votes, while the Communist Party of the India candidate Shoji Bishas managed to get 4,226 votes. The Bhawanipur election were crucial for the Banerjee, as the result would have affected her positive as the Chief Minister of West Bengal. In the assembly polls conducted in March-April this year, Banerjee's Trinamool Congress TMC returned to power with a thumping majority. However, she lost the Nandigram seat to the former party colleague turned Bharatiya Janata Party BJP leader Shivendu Adhikari. Hundreds of Afghans flocked to the passport office in the capital Kabul a day after the Taliban announced that it would reopen to issue travel documents. Taliban soldiers were seen fighting the crowds in an effort to maintain order on Wednesday. This comes as Taliban officials announced the service will resume as the Saturday after being suspended since the takeover in August, which left many desperate to flee the country stranded there. However, the poverty and hunger have worsened since the Taliban takeover, with 500,000 people having been displaced in recent months. Meanwhile, the UN warns the number will grow if health service, schools and the economy collapse. The distribution of the passport will begin on Saturday, initially for those who had already been applied. US President Joe Biden and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping are expected to hold a virtual bilateral meeting before the end of this year, said also US officials. The presidential meeting was proposed after Biden mentioned that he would like to be able to see Xi again during their phone call last month. Speaker off to Rome to attend the pre-COP26 parliamentary conference, they added. Details on the meeting are yet to be worked out. The tentative agreement came after a 6-hour meeting between White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and China's top diplomat Yang Jiechi in Zurich on Wednesday. The central goal of the meeting was to improve communication amid rising tensions between the two countries over the issue of Taiwan. For the first time ever, the World Health Organization has approved a malaria vaccine for widespread use on children. The WHO on Wednesday has recommended the vaccine by British pharmacopoeia company GlaxoSmithKline for the use of the children over 5 months in high-risk areas like sub-Saharan Africa. The recommendation came after the vaccine showed positive results in the pilot program in Ghana, Kenya and Malawi. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said it was a long-awaited historic moment that could save tens of the thousands of the young lives each year. Every year, more than 400,000 people die from malaria, the majority aged under 5 years old. Now, a story from the sports world. Najmul Hassan Papon has been elected as the president of Bangladesh Cricket Board (BCB) once again. According to the unofficial announcement, 3 times president of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Najmul Hassan Papon received the highest number of votes. It was on his way to becoming the BCB director for the first time by ballot during their Board of Directors election 2021. The election held at the BCB headquarters in the capital on Wednesday. Before ending, we go to the Euro-Bangla City SATV News headlines again. A Dhaka court granted an interim bail to former Director General of DGHS Abul Kalam Azad over the recent hospital scam case. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee took oath as a member of the State Assembly today. Around 20 people have been killed after a 5.7 magnitude earthquake hit southern Pakistan early today. You are up to date with the Bangla City SATV news, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.